Year 4 Homework 23 video walkthrough. Okay, let's continue with our quiz. Question 1. Where did Charlie live? A. In a big city. B. In a small town. C. In the countryside. D. In a chocolate factory. The correct answer is B. In a small town. Explanation. Remember, the story tells us that in a small town nestled between rolling hills and blooming meadows lived a young boy named Charlie. So he lived in a small town. Option A is incorrect because the story clearly says he did not live in a big city. Option C is wrong because it specifically mentions a small town, not just the countryside. Option D is incorrect because Charlie only visited the chocolate factory later. He didn't live there. That would be a wild place to live. Question 2. What did Charlie dream of visiting? A. A famous amusement park. B. The Wonka Chocolate Factory. C. A science laboratory. D. A magical forest. The correct answer is B. The Wonka Chocolate Factory. Explanation. The passage tells us Charlie dreamed of visiting the famous Wonka Chocolate Factory, a place filled with magic and wonder. Option A is wrong. It wasn't an amusement park he dreamt about. Option C and option D are not mentioned anywhere in the text, so they can't be right. Question 3. What did Charlie receive in a chocolate bar? A. A golden ticket. B. A magic wand. C. A toy car. D. A puzzle book. The correct answer is A. A golden ticket. Explanation. Remember, the text says Charlie received a golden ticket in a Wonka chocolate bar, which gave him the amazing chance to visit the factory. Option B is incorrect. No magic wand was mentioned. Option C and D are also not mentioned in the story, so they're not the right answers. Question 4. Who led the tour of the factory? A. Charlie. B. Willy Wonka. C. The Oompa Loompas. D. Veruca Salt. The correct answer is B. Willy Wonka. Explanation. The passage says the tour was led by the, quote, enigmatic Mr. Wonka himself. That means it was Mr. Wonka. Option A is wrong. Charlie was just part of the group, not the leader. Option C is incorrect because the Oompa Loompas helped in the factory but did not lead the tour. Option D is also incorrect. Veruca Salt was another child on the tour, just like Charlie. Question 5. How did Charlie feel when he arrived at the factory gates? A. Angry. B. Anxious. C. Excited. D. Bored. The correct answer is C. Excited. Explanation. The passage says Charlie stood at the factory gates with excitement bubbling inside him, so he was super excited. Option A and option B are incorrect. There's no mention of anger or anxiety in the story at that point. Option D is wrong because Charlie was full of excitement, definitely not bored. Question 6. Who greeted Charlie and the other children inside the factory? A. Oompa Loompas. B. Willy Wonka. C. Charlie's parents. D. Giant blueberries. The correct answer is A. Oompa Loompas. Explanation. The text states that Charlie and the other children were greeted by Oompa Loompas, the tiny orange-skinned workers. Option B is wrong. Mr. Wonka led the tour, but didn't do the initial greeting. Option C is incorrect. Charlie's parents weren't part of the factory greeting crew. Option D is a bit silly. Giant blueberries weren't the ones greeting them. Question 7. What did they find inside the factory rooms? A. Rivers of molten chocolate. B. Fields of flowers. C. A zoo of exotic animals. D. Mountain peaks. The correct answer is A. Rivers of molten chocolate. Explanation. The story tells us that inside the factory they found rooms filled with rivers of molten chocolate. Yum. Options B, C, and D are not mentioned in the passage, so they can't be what they found. Question 8. What happened to Augustus Gloop? A. He got sucked up a pipe. B. He turned into a giant blueberry. C. He fell into a rubbish chute. D. He got lost in the factory. The correct answer is A. He got sucked up a pipe. Explanation. The text says Augustus Gloop was sucked up a pipe when he couldn't resist drinking from the chocolate river. Option B refers to Violet, not Augustus. Option C happened to Veruca Salt, not Augustus. Option D isn't mentioned in connection with Augustus at all. What caused Violet Beauregard's transformation? Was it A. She fell into a chocolate river? B. She ate too many marshmallows? C. She chewed an experimental gum? D. She demanded a golden goose? The correct answer is C. She chewed an experimental gum. Violet Beauregard transformed because she didn't listen to Willy Wonka's warnings and chewed a piece of his experimental 3-course dinner gum. Remember, this special gum wasn't quite ready, and it caused her to swell up into a giant blueberry. Let's look at why the other answers aren't correct. A. Falling into a chocolate river happened to another kid, Augustus Gloop, not Violet. B. Eating too many marshmallows? Nope, that never happened in the story. D. Demanding a golden goose was something Veruca Salt did, not Violet Beauregard. Question 10. How did Veruca Salt meet her demise? A. She became a giant blueberry? B. She fell into a rubbish chute? C. She turned into a chocolate statue? D. She won a golden ticket? The correct answer is B. She fell into a rubbish chute. Veruca Salt, who was always demanding things, was deemed a bad egg by one of the machines, and unfortunately, fell down the rubbish chute. Let's see why the other options are wrong. A. Becoming a giant blueberry, as we know, happened to Violet Beauregard. C. No one in the story turned into a chocolate statue. D. She did win a golden ticket, but that's how she got to visit the factory in the first place, not how her visit ended. Question 11. I went to bed very late, blank. I am tired today. A. And. B. But. C. Or D. If. E. So. The correct answer is E. So. We use so to show a result. Because the person went to bed late, they are tired today. A. And would just add information, not show cause. B. But shows contrast, not reason. C. Or gives a choice. D. If introduces a condition. Question 12. I listened to the weather forecast. Blank, put an umbrella in my bag. A. And. B. But. C. Or D. If. E. So the correct answer is A. And. We use and to link two actions that happen together. B. But suggests contrast, which doesn't make sense here. C. Or means a choice. D. If is conditional. E. So means a result, which isn't the best fit here. Question 13. I enjoy playing hockey blank. It's not my favorite sport. A. And. B. But. C. Or D. If. E. So the correct answer is B. But is used to show contrast. I like it, but it's not my top choice. A. And doesn't fit, as the two ideas don't go together. C. Or gives a choice, which isn't what the sentence is about. D. If adds a condition. E. So would show a result, which is not needed. Question 14. We could go to the park blank to the cinema. A. And. B. But. C. Or D. If. E. So the correct answer is C. Or gives us a choice between two options. A. And suggests doing both, which isn't the point here. B. But shows contrast. D. If means condition. E. So is used for results. Question 15. My dad has fixed my bike blank. I can take it to the park. A. Although. B. Because. C. So that. D. Even if. E. Whenever. The correct answer is C. So that shows purpose. He fixed it for this reason. A. Although shows contrast. B. Because would make the meaning awkward here. D. Even if is about possibility. E. Whenever means every time, which doesn't make sense here. Question 16. My brother is grumpy blank. He has got to do his homework. A. Although. B. Because. C. So that. D. Even if. E. Whenever. The correct answer is B. Because means his homework makes him grumpy. Every time he has homework, he gets grumpy. A. Although shows contrast. C. So that shows purpose. D. Even if is about a possibility. E. Whenever is about every. Time and sentence doesn't indicate it. Question 17. I will always support my local team blank. They always lose. A, although, B, because, C, so that, D, even if, E, whenever. The correct answer is D, even if. This means that no matter what happens, even if they aren't winning, I'll still be a fan. Let's look at why the other options don't quite fit. A, although is close, but it doesn't show how strong the support is. B, because would mean they're losing makes me support them, which isn't right. C, so that tells us a purpose, which doesn't make sense here. E, whenever is about time, and that doesn't work in this sentence. Question 18. He goes abroad on holiday blank. He doesn't like flying. A, although, B, because, C, so that, D, even if, E, whenever. The correct answer is A, although. So he still travels, even though he doesn't enjoy flying. Although shows that contrast, that difference. Why not the others? B, because would mean not liking flying makes him travel, which is the opposite. C, so that would mean the purpose of flying, which is not what we mean here. D, even if is similar, but although just sounds more natural in this sentence. E, whenever has to do with time, and it doesn't fit the sentence. Question 19. I'm not sure blank, I'm going to the match blank not. A, whether or. B, either slash or. C, both slash and. D, not only slash but. The correct answer is A, whether or. We use whether or not when we're unsure about something. So it means I don't know if I'm going or not. Let's see why the others don't work. B, either or is used when you have a choice to make. C, both slash and is used to show that two things are true. D, not only slash but is used to add extra information, not to show doubt. Question 20. My mom is blank a brilliant doctor. Blank, she is a great runner too. A, whether or. B, either slash or. C, both slash and. D, not only slash but. The correct answer is D, not only but. This pair is used to show two surprising facts, like being a doctor and a runner. Let's see why the others don't fit. A, whether or doesn't make sense in this sentence. B, either or gives you a choice to make. C, both slash and could work, but not only but emphasizes the two different things more. Question 21. The weather is forecast to be blank hot blank humid. A, whether or. B, either slash or. C, both slash and. D, not only slash but. The correct answer is C, both and. It means we expect two things, hot and humid weather. Why not the others? A, whether or expresses doubt about something. B, either or is for when you have a choice between two things. D, not only slash but could work, but both and just fits the sentence a little better. Question 22. We are having blank pasta blank curry for dinner. A, whether or. B, either slash or. C, both slash and. D, not only slash but. The correct answer is B, either or. This means we get one of two options, pasta or curry. What about the other choices? A, whether or is used for uncertain choices, not dinner. C, both and would mean you're having both pasta and curry, which might be too much. D, not only slash but adds two things together. It doesn't give you a choice. Question 23. Blank book do you want to read first? A, few. B, your. C, many. D, which. The correct answer is D, which. We use which when we are choosing between a number of things. Let's look at why the others don't work. A, few means not many. That doesn't make sense here. B, your shows ownership, not a choice. C, many talks about how much of something there is, not which one to pick. Question 24. In Spain, blank towns celebrate the festival of San Jose in March. A, these. B, many. C, our. D, which. The correct answer is B, many. Many tells us that a large number of towns have this festival. Let's see why the others don't fit. A, these would point to particular towns that we already talked about. C, our would mean the towns belong to us, which doesn't make sense. D, which is for questions. Question 25. The new classroom didn't have enough chairs. Is it A, there, B, which, C, few, or D, the? The correct answer is A, there. Remember, there shows that something belongs to a group. In this case, the chairs belong to the class using the new classroom, which is for asking questions, and it doesn't fit here. Few tells us about the number of chairs, but it doesn't complete the sentence correctly. The is used for specific things, but we need there to show who owns the chairs. Question 26. After sharing with her friends, Casey only had a underscore 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 sweets left. Is it A, our, B, which, C, many, or D, few? The correct answer is D, few. Few tells us that there weren't many sweets left. Our shows that something belongs to us, but that doesn't make sense here. Which is for asking questions. Many means there were lots of sweets, but the sentence says Casey only had, so few is the better choice. Question 27. Underscore 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 dad is really funny, said Jake to his friend Raj. Is it A, our, B, your, C, few, or D, many? The correct answer is B, your. Jake is talking to Raj about Raj's dad, so your is the word we need. Our means that Jake and Raj share a dad, which is probably not true. Few doesn't make sense in this sentence. Many is about the number of things, not who owns them. Question 28. Underscore 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 dog is called Hugo, said Ken and Charlie. Is it A, few, B, these, C, our, or D, which? The correct answer is C, our. Ken and Charlie are talking about their dog, so our is the right word. Few is about the number of things. These points to things that are close by, which is for asking questions. Question 29. Take underscore 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 tickets and hand them in at the entrance, said the man at the ticket box. Is it A, few, B, there, C, which, or D, these? The correct answer is D, these. These is used when you're pointing to specific tickets. Few is about the number of things. There means the tickets belong to someone else, which is for asking questions. Question 30. Dad was sitting on or inside the chair. The correct answer is A, on. We sit on chairs because we sit on the surface. Inside would only be right if it was something you could climb into, like a box. Question 31. The cat was asleep above or on the bed. The correct answer is B, on. The cat is resting on the bed, on the surface. Above means floating or hanging over it, which doesn't fit here. Question 32. Put the ingredients between or in the mixing bowl. The correct answer is B, in. When you're cooking, you put ingredients in a bowl. Between is for when something is placed between two objects, which isn't the case here. Question 33. Question 33. The sun is in or behind the sky. A, in, B, behind. The correct answer is A, in. We always say, the sun is in the sky. That's the correct and natural way to say it. Behind the sky doesn't really make sense, does it? Next up, question 34. I jumped through or into the swimming pool. A, through, B, into. The correct answer here is B, into. We say someone jumps into the pool because they are entering the water. Through is not the right choice because it suggests going in one side and coming out the other, which doesn't happen with a pool. All right, question 35. The rocket landed on or above the moon. A, on, B, above. The correct answer is A, on. When something lands, it touches a surface, so on the moon is correct. If it's above the moon, that means it's floating in space, not actually touching down. Here comes question 36. The plane flew under or over the sea. A, under, B, over. The correct answer is B, over. Planes fly over the sea, up in the sky. Under would mean beneath the sea, like a submarine, which isn't what planes do. Now for question 37. The sun is above or inside the trees. A, above. B, inside. The correct answer is A, above. The sun is in the sky above the trees. Saying it's inside doesn't make sense for something like the sun, right? Moving along to question 38. The duck is on or behind the water. A, on. B, behind. The correct answer is A, on. Ducks float on the surface of the water. Behind the water doesn't really give us a clear picture. Question 39. To win at tennis, hit the ball over or under the net. A, over. B, under. The correct answer is A, over. In tennis, the ball has to go over the net to be a good shot. If it goes under the net, you lose the point. Last one, question 40. Which of these sentences is written correctly? I like the zoo, said Jessica. Lily looked up and saw a monkey had stolen her lunchbox. A, I like the zoo, said Jessica. Lily looked up and saw a monkey had stolen her lunchbox. B. I like the zoo, said Jessica. Lily looked up and saw a monkey had stolen her lunchbox. C. I like the zoo, said Jessica. Lily looked up and saw a monkey had stolen her lunchbox. D. I like the zoo, said Jessica. Lily looked up and saw a monkey had stolen her lunchbox. The correct answer is C. I like the zoo, said Jessica. Lily looked up and saw a monkey had stolen her lunchbox. This one is correct because it uses capital letters at the beginning of the sentence and for names like Jessica. Also, it ends the first part with a full stop or a period before starting a new sentence about Lily. Option A is incorrect because monkey shouldn't be capitalized, and we don't need the comma before and. Option B starts with a lowercase. I has a weird comma and capitalization mistakes. Lastly, D has Jessica in lowercase and a comma in the wrong place after stolen. Question 41. Do we have any money to buy more food? Asked Jessica. We need to pick the sentence that has the correct punctuation and capitalization. A. Do we have money to buy more food? Asked Jessica. B. Do we have money to buy more food? Asked Jessica. C. Do we have money to buy more food? Asked Jessica. D. Do we have money to buy more food? Asked Jessica. The correct answer is A. Do we have money to buy more food? Asked Jessica. Can anyone tell me why? That's right. It's because the question starts with a capital letter, ends with a question mark because it's a question, and Jessica's name is also capitalized because names always start with a capital letter. B is incorrect because Jessica is not capitalized. C has incorrect punctuation. It ends with a full stop instead of a question mark, and asked shouldn't be capitalized. D is incorrect because the sentence starts with a lowercase do and ends without a question mark. Question 42. Lily replied, no, now we don't have anything for lunch. A. Lily replied, no, now we don't have anything for lunch. B. Lily replied, no, now we don't have anything for lunch. C. Lily replied, no, now we don't have anything for lunch. D. Lily replied, no, now we don't have anything for lunch. The correct answer is B. Lily replied, no, now we don't have anything for lunch, because this sentence uses correct punctuation and capitalization. No is capitalized because it starts the quotation, and the sentence ends with an exclamation mark. Exclamation marks are used to show excitement. A has incorrect punctuation. It ends with a question mark, which doesn't fit the meaning. C appears identical, but is not the one circled. D is incorrect because lunch is wrongly capitalized. We only capitalize lunch if it is the start of the sentence. Also, the comma after now is not needed, focusing on prefixes and root words. Remember, a prefix is a group of letters we add to the beginning of a word to change its meaning. Question 43. Which root word can you join to the prefix miss to make a valid word? Our options are A, take, B, act, C, play, and D, all of the above. The correct answer is C, play, because misplay is a verb that means to play incorrectly. Mistake, miss plus take, is a word, but the worksheet is looking for misplay as the clear answer. Misact isn't a real word, so all of the above can't be right. Question 44. Which root word can you join to the prefix re to make a valid word? The choices are A, order, B, play, C, take, and D, all of the above. Here the correct answer is D, all of the above. Reorder means to order again, replay means to play again, and retake means to take again. Since A, B, and C all work, D is the right choice. Question 45. Which root word can you join to the prefix over to make a valid word? The options are A, place, B, tract, C, act, and D, all of the above. The answer is C, act, because overact is a verb that means to act excessively. Overplace and overtract aren't standard English words, so all of the above isn't correct. Question 46. Which root word can you join to the prefix to make a valid word? Our choices are A, tract, B, order, C, appear, and D, none of the above. The correct answer here is D, none of the above. Detract is spelled as one word, not D plus tract, so that's not valid. Deorder and deappear aren't English words either. Question 47. Which root word can you join to the prefix miss to make a valid word? We have A, construct, B, locate, C, analyze, and D, all of the above. The correct answer is D, all of the above. Misconstruct means to construct wrongly. Mislocate means to put in the wrong place, and misanalyze means to analyze incorrectly. Question 48. Which root word can you join to the prefix re to make a valid word? Our choices are A, direct, B, interpret, C, activate, and D, all of the above. Again, the answer is D, all of the above. Redirect means to send again, reinterpret means to interpret again, and reactivate means to activate again. Question 49. Which root word can you join to the prefix over to make a valid word? The options are A, activate, B, emphasize, C, locate, and D, none of the above. The correct answer is B, emphasize, because overemphasize is a verb that means to emphasize too much. Overactivate is rarely used, and overlocate isn't a standard word in British English. Question 50. Which root word can you join to the prefix D to make a valid word? We have A, construct, B, direct, C, locate, and D, all of the above. The answer is A, construct, because deconstruct is a verb that means to analyze or break down. Dedirect isn't an English word, and delocate isn't standard. We usually say dislocate. So all of the above is incorrect. Now let's switch gears to some math problems. Question 51. A rectangle has a length of 5 centimeters and a width of 3 centimeters. What is its perimeter? Remember, the perimeter is the distance around the outside of the shape. Option A, 20. Option B, 16. Option C, 6. Option D, 15. The correct answer is option B, 16, because perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So 2 times 5 plus 2 times 3 equals 10 plus 6, which is 16. Option A is wrong because 20 is actually the area of a 4 by 5 rectangle, not the perimeter we're looking for. Option C is wrong because 6 is only the width, not the whole perimeter around the rectangle. Option D is wrong because 15 is what you get if you add only one length and 2 widths. Remember, we need to add all the sides. Question 52. A right-angled triangle has sides of 6 centimeters, 8 centimeters, and 10 centimeters. What is its perimeter? Option A, 24. Option B, 14. Option C, 25. Option D, 18. The correct answer is option A, 24, because 6 plus 8 plus 10 equals 24. Just add up all the sides. Option B is wrong because 14 is 6 plus 8 only. We need to include all 3 sides to find the perimeter. Option C is wrong because 25 is the length of the hypotenuse squared plus something, not the perimeter. Option D is wrong because 18 leaves out one side altogether. We need all 3. Question 53. A square has sides of 7 centimeters. What is its perimeter? Option A, 49. Option B, 14. Option C, 21. Option D, 28. The correct answer is option D, 28, because a square's perimeter is 4 times one side, so 4 times 7 equals 28. Since all sides are equal on a square, we can just multiply. Option A is wrong because 49 is the area 7 times 7. Area is the space inside the shape, not the distance around. Option B is wrong because 14 is only 2 sides. We need all 4 sides of the square. Option C is wrong because 21 is 3 sides, not 4. Question 54. A 5-sided house shape has 2 roof edges of 4 centimeters each, 2 wall edges of 5 centimeters each, and a base of 6 centimeters. What is its perimeter? Option A, 18. Option B, 16. Option C, 24. Option D, 15. The correct answer is option C, 24, because 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 equals 24. Make sure to add up all the sides to find the perimeter. Option A is wrong because 18 leaves out 6 centimeters worth of sides. Option B is wrong because 16 ignores 2 of the walls. Option D is wrong, because 15 is even smaller than leaving out one whole edge. Question 55. An L-shaped path has outside edges of 2, 4, 7, 3, 10, and 8 centimeters. What is its perimeter? Option A, 32. Option B, 34. Option C, 26. Option D, 31. The correct answer is option B, 34, because 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 3 plus 10 plus 8 equals 34. Option A is wrong, because it drops 2 centimeters. Option C is wrong, because it uses only some of the sides. Option D is wrong, because 31 still misses 3 centimeters of edging. Okay, last question, everyone. Question 56. A kite has 2 sides of 9 centimeters and 2 longer sides of 14 centimeters. What is its perimeter? Option A, 46. Option B, 23. Option C, 32. Option D, 37. The correct answer is option A, 46, because 9 plus 9 plus 14 plus 14 equals 46. Option B is wrong because 23 is only half the total. Option C is wrong because 32 counts each shorter side twice but forgets both longer ones. Option D is wrong because 37 mixes 1 short and 2 long sides but misses another. Question 57. An isosceles triangle has 2 equal sides of 22 centimeters each and a base of 14 centimeters. What is its perimeter? Remember, the perimeter is the distance all the way around the outside of the shape. Option A, 58. Option B, 50. Option C, 36. Option D, 52. The correct answer is option A, 58 centimeters. Here's why. We add up all the sides, 22 plus 22 plus 14, which equals 58. Option B is wrong, because 50 is 8 centimeters short. Option C is wrong, because 36 only adds one of the 22 centimeter sides to the base. Option D is wrong, because 52 leaves out 6 centimeters. Question 58. An isosceles triangle has 2 equal sides of 7 centimeters and a base of 10 centimeters. What is its perimeter? Option A, 17. Option B, 27. Option C, 36. Option D, 24. The correct answer is option D, 24 centimeters, because 7 plus 7 plus 10 equals 24. Option A is wrong because 17 is missing one of the 7 centimeter sides. Option B is wrong because 27 is 3 centimeters too high. Option C is way off because 36 is much more than the actual perimeter. Question 59. An isosceles triangle has 2 equal sides of 9 centimeters and a base of 5 centimeters. What is its perimeter? Option A, 26. Option B, 26.5. Option C, 17.5. Option D, 18. The correct answer is option B, 26.5 centimeters, because 9 plus 9 plus 8.5 equals 26.5. Option A is wrong because 26 is half a centimeter short. Option C is wrong because 17.5 only includes one of the 9 centimeter sides. Option D is wrong because 18 counts only 2 of the 3 sides. Question 60. A regular hexagon has sides of 7 centimeters. What is its perimeter? Remember, a hexagon has 6 sides, all the same length in a regular hexagon. Option A, 35. Option B, 42. Option C, 28. Option D, 49. The correct answer is option B, 42 centimeters, because 6 times 7 equals 42. Option A is wrong because 35 would only be 5 sides. Option C is wrong because 28 is only 4 sides. Option D is wrong because 49 would be 7 sides, but a hexagon has only 6. Question 61. A regular pentagon has sides of 17 centimeters. What is its perimeter? Remember, a pentagon has 5 sides. Option A, 85. Option B, 102. Option C, 68. Option D, 119. The correct answer is option A, 85 centimeters, because 5 times 17 equals 85. Option B is wrong because 102 would be 6 sides. Option C is wrong because 68 is 4 sides. Option D is wrong because 119 is 7 sides. Question 62. A regular octagon has sides of 3.1 centimeters. What is its perimeter? An octagon has 8 sides. Option A, 24.8. Option B, 18.6. Option C, 27.9. Option D, 21. 7. The correct answer is option A, 24.8 centimeters, because 8 times 3.1 equals 24.8. Option B is wrong because 18.6 is only 6 sides. Option C is wrong because 27.9 is 9 sides. Option D is wrong because 21.7 is 7 sides. Question 63. A rectangle measures 9 centimeters by 5 centimeters. What is its area? Remember, area is the amount of space inside the shape. Option A, 14 square centimeters. Option B, 39 square centimeters. Option C, 23 square centimeters. Option D, 45 square centimeters. The correct answer is option D, 45 square centimeters, because 9 times 5 equals 45. Option A is wrong because 14 belongs to a 2 by 7 rectangle. Option B is wrong because 39 is 9 times approximately 4.3, not 5. Option C is wrong because 23 doesn't match any simple multiplication of 9. Question 64. A rectangle measures 8 centimeters by 7 centimeters. What is its area? Option A, 42 square centimeters. Option B, 23 square centimeters. Option C, 56 square centimeters. Option D, 14 square centimeters. The correct answer is option C, 56 square centimeters, because 8 times 7 equals 56. Option A is wrong because 42 is 6 times 7, not 8 times 7. Option B is wrong because 23 is unrelated to these factors. Option D is wrong because 14 is 2 times 7, not 8 times 7. Question 65. A rectangle measures 12 centimeters by 2 centimeters. What is its area? Option A, 28 square centimeters. Option B, 14 square centimeters. Option C, 24 square centimeters. Option D, 32 square centimeters. The correct answer is option C, 24 square centimeters, because 12 times 2 equals 24. So if you have a rectangle that's 12 centimeters long and 2 centimeters wide, the space inside it, the area, is 24 square centimeters. Let's see why the other answers aren't correct. Option A is wrong, because 28 comes from 4 times 7. Option B is wrong, because 14 is 7 times 2. Option D is wrong, because 32 is 8 times 4. Question 66. A rectangle measures 3 centimeters by 15 centimeters. What is its area? Option A, 45 square centimeters. Option B, 36 square centimeters. Option C, 33 square centimeters. Option D, 56 square centimeters. The correct answer is option A, 45 square centimeters, because 3 times 15 equals 45. Imagine you have a rectangle that's 3 centimeters on one side and 15 centimeters on the other. The total area inside is 45 square centimeters. Why are the others wrong? Option B is wrong because 36 is 3 times 12. Option C is wrong because 33 mixes 3 and 11. Option D is wrong because 56 is 8 times 7. Question 67. A rectangle measures 5.5 centimeters by 4 centimeters. What is its area? Option A, 22 square centimeters. Option B, 19 square centimeters. Option C, 18 square centimeters. Option D, 15 square centimeters. The correct answer is option A, 22 square centimeters, because 5.5 times 4 equals 22. If you have a rectangle and one side is 5.5 centimeters and the other is 4 centimeters, then the area is 22 square centimeters. Let's look at the incorrect options. Option B is wrong because 19 is 4 times 4.75. Option C is wrong because 18 would be 4 times 4.5. Option D is wrong because 15 is 3 times 5. Question 68. A rectangle measures 2.7 centimeters by 10 centimeters. What is its area? Option A, 25.4 square centimeters. Option B, 27 square centimeters. Option C, 22.7 square centimeters. Option D, 32.1 square centimeters. The correct answer is option B, 27 square centimeters, because 2.7 times 10 equals 27. When you multiply by 10, you can simply move the decimal place. Now, let's see the wrong answers. Option A is wrong because 25.4 uses 9.4 instead of 10. Option C is wrong because 22.7 comes from 2.7 times 8.4. Option D is wrong because 32.1 comes from multiplying by 11.9. Question 69. A rectangle measures 6.2 centimeters by 4 centimeters. What is its area? Option A, 24.8 square centimeters. Option B, 20.4 square centimeters. Option C, 16.4 square centimeters. Option D, 22 square centimeters. The correct answer is option A, 24.8 square centimeters, because 6.2 times 4 equals 24.8. Let's break down why the other options are incorrect. Option B is wrong because 20.4 uses 6.8 times 3. Option C is wrong because 16.4 uses 4.1 times 4. Option D is wrong because 22 needs 5.5 times 4. Question 70. A rectangle measures 12 centimeters by 1.5 centimeters. What is its area? Option A, 27 square centimeters. Option B, 25.5 square centimeters. Option C, 19 square centimeters. Option D, 18 square centimeters. The correct answer is option D, 18 square centimeters, because 12 times 1.5 equals 18. 1.5 is like saying 1.5. If you added half of 12, which is 6 to 12, you get 18. Now for the incorrect answers. Option A is wrong because 27 would need 1.5 times 18. Option B is wrong because 25.5 would need 1.5 times 17. Option C is wrong because 19 mixes the factors. Question 71. A rectangle has an area of 24 square centimeters and a height of 3 centimeters. What is its missing width? Option A, 7 centimeters. Option B, 8 centimeters. Option C, 4 centimeters. Option D, 11 centimeters. The correct answer is option B, 8 centimeters, because 24 divided by 3 equals 8. Now, since we know the area and one of the sides, we need to divide to find the missing side. Let's see the incorrect answers. Option A is wrong, because 7 times 3 would be 21. Option C is wrong because 4 times 3 gives only 12. Option D is wrong because 11 times 3 is 33. Question 72. A rectangle has an area of 40 square centimeters and a width of 8 centimeters. What is its missing height? Option A, 5 centimeters. Option B, 8 centimeters. Option C, 6 centimeters. Option D, 10 centimeters. The correct answer is option A, 5 centimeters, because 40 divided by 8 equals 5. Just like the last question, we know the total area of the rectangle, and we know one of its sides. All right, everyone, let's tackle some shape problems. We're going to be finding missing sides and areas of rectangles and triangles. Remember, the area is the amount of space inside the shape. Question 73. First up, we have a rectangle. Imagine a chocolate bar that has an area of 30 square millimeters. It's also 15 millimeters wide. What's the height? Or how tall is our chocolate bar? Option A, 2 millimeters. Option B, 7 millimeters. Option C, 4 millimeters. Option D, 9 millimeters. The correct answer is option A, which is 2 millimeters. Here's why. To find the area of a rectangle, we multiply the width by the height. So to find the missing height, we need to do the opposite, which is divide. We divide the area 30 square millimeters. By the width, 15 millimeters. 30 divided by 15 is 2. Let's see why the other options don't work. Option B is wrong, because if the height was 7 millimeters, then 7 times 15 would be 105, which is not the area we're looking for. Option C is wrong, because if we multiplied 4 times 15, that would be 60. And option D is wrong, because 9 times 15 is way too big. It's 135. Question 74. Next, we have another rectangle. This rectangle has an area of 60 square centimeters, and its base, which is like the width, is 12 centimeters. What's the missing height? Option A, 8 centimeters. Option B, 10 centimeters. Option C, 4 centimeters. Option D, 5 centimeters. The correct answer is option D, which is 5 centimeters. We find this the same way as before, by dividing. 60 divided by 12 is 5. Why are the others wrong? Option A, 8 times 12 is 96, not 60. Option B, 10 times 12 is 120, way too big. And option C, 4 times 12 is 48, which is too small. Question 75. Now, a rectangle with an area of 90 square centimeters. This time, we know the height is 1.5 centimeters, 1.5 centimeters. What is the missing width? Option A, 48 centimeters. Option B, 17 centimeters. Option C, 60 centimeters. Option D, 31 centimeters. The right answer here is option C, 60 centimeters. Remember, we divide the area by the side we know. 90 divided by 1, 5 equals 60. Let's check the wrong answers. Option A, 48 times 1.5 is only 72. Option B, 17 times 1.5 is 25.5. And option D, 31 times 1.5 is 46.5. Question 76. A rectangle with an area of 56 square centimeters has one side that is 7 centimeters long. What is the length of the missing side? Option A, 7 centimeters. Option B, 23 centimeters. Option C, 8 centimeters. Option D, 16 centimeters. The correct answer is option C, 8 centimeters, because 56 divided by 7 equals 8. Let's see about the other answers. Option A, 7 times 7 is 49. Option B, 23 times 7 is 161. Option D, 16 times 7 is 112. Question 77. Okay, triangles time. This is a right triangle, so it has a perfect corner. Its base is 6 centimeters, and its height is 8 centimeters. What's its area? Option A, 26 square centimeters. Option B, 37 square centimeters. Option C, 24 square centimeters. Option D, 40 square centimeters. The correct answer is option C, 24 square centimeters. Now, the area of a triangle is a little different. It's half of the base times the height. So half of 6 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48, and half of 48 is 24. Why are the other options wrong? Well, option A, 26, is just adding 2 extra. Option B, 37, combines the triangle and a bit more. Option D, 40 would be the area if it was a rectangle and not a triangle. Question 78. We have another right triangle. This one has a base of 7 centimeters and a height of 4 centimeters. What's its area? Option A, 16 square centimeters. Option B, 14 square centimeters. Option C, 21 square centimeters. Option D, 24 square centimeters. The correct answer is option B, 14 square centimeters. Remember, half of the base times the height. 7 times 4 is 28, and half of 28 is 14. Let's check the other options. Option A, 16 is 4 times 4. Option C, 21 is half of 7 times 6. Option D, 24 is half of 8 times 6. Question 79. Let's find the area of a triangle with a base of 4 centimeters and a height of 6 centimeters. Option A, 10 square centimeters. Option B, 18 square centimeters. Option C, 16 square centimeters. Option D, 12 square centimeters. The correct answer is option D, 12 square centimeters, because 1/2 of 4 times 6 equals 12. Let's see why the other answers don't work. Option A, 10 comes from 5 by 4. Option B, 18, comes from 3 times 6. And option C, 16, is 4 times 4. Question 80. Last one. We have a triangle with a base of 14 centimeters and a height of 5 centimeters. What's its area? Option A, 35 square centimeters. Option B, 30 square centimeters. Option C, 24 square centimeters. Option D, 34 square centimeters. The correct answer is option A, 35 square centimeters, because half of 14 times 5 equals 35. And why are the others wrong? Option B, 30 would use 12 times 5. Option C, 24 uses 12 times 4. Option D, 34 is just one short of the correct answer. All right, class, let's tackle question 81 together. Imagine we have a triangle. The bottom line, which we call the base, is 9 centimeters long. And the height, which is how tall the triangle is 3 centimeters. We want to find the area, which is the amount of space inside the triangle. We have 4 options. A, 16.4 square centimeters. B, 13.5 square centimeters. C, 12 square centimeters. And D, 18 square centimeters. The correct answer is option B, 13.5 square centimeters. Here's why. To find the area of a triangle, we multiply the base by the height, and then we divide by 2. So 9 times 3 is 27, and half of 27 is 13.5. Makes sense? Option A is wrong because 16.4 is what you'd get if you multiplied 9.1 by 3.6 and then took half. Option C is wrong because 12 is half of 8 times 3. Option D is wrong because 18 is simply 9 times 2 and doesn't account for the triangle's height. Now let's move on to question 82. Picture this. We have a big rectangle that is 12 centimeters wide and 25 centimeters tall. But someone cut out a smaller rectangle, a notch, that is 6 centimeters by 10 centimeters. What is the area of the shape that is left? Our options are A, 68 square centimeters, B, 56 square centimeters, C, 280 square centimeters, and D, 360 square centimeters. The right answer here is option D, 360 square centimeters. Here's how we get it. The big rectangle's area is 12 times 25, which equals 300 square centimeters. The notch that was removed had an area of 60 square centimeters. So 300 plus 60 equals 360. Option A is way off because 68 is much too small to be the area. Option B is wrong because 56 is just the size of the notch. Option C is wrong because 280 doesn't include that extra 60 square centimeters from the added section. Question 83. We have another L-shaped figure. The upright part goes 10 centimeters up and is 4 centimeters wide. The bottom part stretches 13 centimeters across and is 3 centimeters wide. What's the total area of this L shape? The options are A, 37 square centimeters, B, 67 square centimeters, C, 30 square centimeters, and D, 55 square centimeters. Option B, 67 square centimeters, is the winner. The upright part is 10 times 4, which is 40 square centimeters. The bottom part is 13 times 3, which is 27 square centimeters. Add them together and you get 67 square centimeters. Option A only counts one arm. Option C needs both arms to be 10 by 3. Option D is wrong because 55 forgets 12 square centimeters of area. All right, question 84. Let's say we have a large rectangle that's 9 centimeters long and 5 centimeters wide. Then we cut a smaller rectangle out of the middle that is 4 centimeters by 3 centimeters. What's the area of the part that's left, the shaded area? We have these choices. A, 33 square centimeters, B, 14 square centimeters, C, 29 square centimeters, and D, 26 square centimeters. The answer is option A, 33 square centimeters. Here's how. The big rectangle is 9 times 5, which is 45 square centimeters. The small rectangle we cut out is 4 times 3, which is 12 square centimeters. So we subtract 12 from 45, and we get 33 square centimeters. Option B is wrong because 14 is the difference if the big shape were 16. Option C is wrong because 29 removes too little. Option D is wrong because 26 removes too much. Okay, time for some word puzzles. Question 85. The courier was bit by the poodle. Which 3 letters finish the word? Is it A, T-E-D, B, T-E-N, or C-R-E-D? The correct answer is B, T-E-N, which makes the word bitten. That means the poodle did the biting. Option A is wrong because bitted isn't the right way to say it happened in the past. Option C is wrong because B-I-T-R-E-D isn't even a word. Question 86. When it snowed, we had a S-B-A-L-L fight. Which three letters go in the blank? A, N-O-W, B, H-E-N, or C, U-N-K? The answer is A, N-O-W, making the word snowball. Fun! Option B is wrong because S-H-E-N-B-A-L-L doesn't make any sense. Option C is wrong for the same reason. S-U-N-K-B-A-L-L isn't a word either. Question 87. I play the T-P-E-T in the school band. What three letters are missing? A, R-I-P, B, R-U-N, or C, R-U-M? The answer is C, R-U-M. So the word is trumpet. Option A is wrong because trippet isn't an instrument. Option B is wrong because T-R-U-N-P-E-T is misspelled. Last one, question 88. Today is Saturday, so tomorrow is Sunday. Which three letters complete the word? A, S-U-N, B, R-O-W, or C, Y-U-M? The correct answer is B, R-O-W, making the word tomorrow. Option A is wrong because T-O-M-O-R-S-U-N does not make sense. Option C is wrong because T-O-M-O-R-Y-U-M is nonsense. Question 89. The hot air blank sailed above the clouds. Which letters are we missing? Option A, A-L-L. If we add those, we get ball. A hot air ball sailed above the clouds? It sounds like we are missing even more letters. What word is being spelt here? Oh, balloon. So the answer is correct. Option B, R-O-O. That would make B-O-R-O-O-N. I don't think that's a word, is it? Option C, N-E-D. If we put those letters in, it spells bone aid. It changes the meaning completely. So the correct answer is option A, A-L-L, making balloon. Question 90. Keep milk in the blank so it stays cool. Where do we keep milk cold? Option A, R-I-D. That makes fridge. Yes, we keep milk in the fridge to keep it cool. Option B, R-O-W. That would be F-R-O-W-G-E. That's not a word that I know. Option C, G-O-O. That makes F-G-O-O-G-E, which is also just nonsense. So option A, R-I-D, making fridge, is the right answer. Question 91. The diamond blank in the sunlight. What do diamonds do when the sun shines on them? Option A, A-N-D. That makes glit-end. That doesn't sound like a verb we would use. Option B, S-U-N. That makes G-L-I-T-T-E-S-U-N, which isn't even a word. Option C, R-E-D. That makes glittered. The diamond glittered in the sunlight. So the correct answer is option C, R-E-D, making glittered. Question 92. A farmer drove her blank through the fields. What do farmers drive? Option A, A-R-C. That makes T-R-A-R-C-O-R, which is not a machine. Option B, A-C minus T. That makes tractor. Yes, farmers drive their tractor through the fields. Option C, B-U-N. That would make T-R-B-U-N-C-O-R, which is nonsense. So the right answer is option B, A-C-T, making tractor. Question 93. I blank some magic beans in the garden. What do we do with seeds and beans in a garden? Option A, T-R-I-M. That makes P-L-T-R-I-M-E-D, which is gibberish. Option B, A-N-T. That makes planted. I planted some magic beans in the garden. Option C, S-I-M. That makes P-L-S-I-M-E-D, and that is not a word. So option B, A-N-T, making planted, is correct. Question 94. We live on PLA Earth. What's the name of our home? Option A, A-N-T. That makes P-L-A-A-N-T. It has an extra vowel, and it's not a word. Option B, R-E-D. That makes P-L-A-R-E-D, but that is meaningless. Option C, N-E-T. That makes planet. We live on planet Earth. So the correct answer is option C, N-E-T, making planet.
So now I'm going to be going through the answers to the MBR section of this homework. So these are all code questions. So these ones, you just find out what letter they have in common in the same place, and then what shape or pattern they also have in common, or colour. So, for example, first question, these two both have an L as the first letter, and the thing they have in common is the fact that they are both rhombuses. So the first letter determines the outside shape. The shape here is a triangle, same as this one. The first letter here is an M. The first letter here will be an M. So we can rule out those three options. Next, let's look at the second letter. So these two both have a P as the second letter. And the thing they both have in common is they both got two circles. So in this shape, there's 1, 2, 3 circles. Same 3 circles, but it's another thing as well. Here, these two are both white, and these two are white as well. So there's 2 circles and they're both white. That's why the second letter is P for both of them. As you can see, in some of the other ones, there's black circles. So in the answer sheet, there's 3 black circles, and that's the same as this one. And the second letter here is a J, so it's going to be a J here as well. MJ. So the answer is D. Sometimes there's 2 patterns like that. Next question. These two both got an A as the first letter. And what do they both have in common? The thing they both have in common is the fact that there is 1, 2 overlaps of the lines. Here there's 1, 2. In the answer box, there's 1, 2, 3. And that's the same as this one. 1, 2, 3 overlaps where the lines cross over each other. And the first letter here is a B, so it's going to be a B here as well. So we can rule out those 3 options. Next, let's look at the second letter. These two have both got a G as the second letter. And what do they both have in common? They both have this white, they have a white circle present. In the answer box, we've got a black circle. It's the same as this one, and the second letter of both of these two is a U, so we know it's got to be a U, BU, so the answer is A. Next question. These two both have a C as the first letter, and what do they have in common? They both have a diagonal line like this, going from the top left to the bottom right. In the answer box, we've got a horizontal line just going straight through the middle horizontally, same as in this one. And the first letter here is a B, so it's got to be a B here as well. So we can rule out those 3 options, leaving us with C and E. Now let's look at the second letter. These two both have a W as the second letter. And what do they both have in common? They both have 2 white stars and one black star. Here we've got 2 black stars, and that's the same as this one. So, and the second letter here is an F, so it's going to be an F here as well. BF, so the answer is C. Next question. So, these two both have an L as the first letter. And what do they both have in common? They both go rectangle, cross, circle, rectangle, cross, circle. So it's the order of the shapes from left to right. Here we've got hexagon, cross, circle. And it's the same as this one. First letter here is an M. It's got to be an M. We can rule out those 3 options. Now let's look at the second letter. W, W. What do they both have in common? The thing they both have in common is the fact they both got 2 white shapes and 1 black shape. In the answer box, we've got 2 black shapes, same as in this one, and the second letter here is an A, so it's going to be A here, MA, so the answer is C. Next question. These two both have a D as the first letter, and what do they both have in common? They both have this double-ended arrow, double-sided arrow. In the answer one, we've got just a straight line with no arrows, same as this one. So the first letter here is a K, it's going to be a K for this one. We can rule out those 3 options. Now let's look at the second letter. These both have a T, and what do they both have in common? They both have a white rectangle that's at the bottom. White rectangle that's at the bottom, so specifically that. As you can see in this box we've got a white rectangle at the top, but that has a different second letter. So it's not just the presence of the white rectangle, it's the fact it's at the bottom. Here we've got a black rectangle that's at the top, same as this one, and the second letter here is a Z. So KZ, so the answer has got to be C. Final question here for the MVR ones. So these two both have a D as the first letter, and what do they both have in common? They both have a rhombus as the outside shape. This one has a triangle as the outside shape, same as this one. So the first letter here is an R, first letter here will be an R as well. We can rule out those 3. Then onto the second letter. So here these two both have a P as the second letter, and what do they both have in common? The thing they both have in common is the fact that we've got 2 different shapes. So they both have a triangle and a rhombus present. Triangle and a rhombus. So 2 different shapes present. Whereas in this shape we've got 2 rhombuses present inside of each other, like that. It's the same as this one. We've got 2 triangles present inside of each other, like that. And the second letter here is an S. The second letter here will also be an S then. RS, so the answer is B. And that's the end of the MVR questions. That's it.
Question 101. Now let's think about Charlie. How did Charlie behave during the tour of the chocolate factory? Was he, option A, greedy and selfish? Option B, humble and kind-hearted? Option C, spoiled and demanding? Option D, anxious and frightened? The correct answer is option B, humble and kind-hearted. Charlie was polite and grateful throughout the entire tour. He showed respect and appreciation for everything he experienced. Why aren't the other options correct? Option A doesn't fit Charlie at all. That description is more like Augustus Gloop or Veruca Salt, who were always wanting more. Option C is wrong because Charlie never made demands or acted spoiled. And option D is incorrect because he was excited and enjoyed the tour, not frightened. Question 102. What big surprise did Mr. Wonka reveal at the very end of the tour? Was it that option A, he was closing the factory? Option B, Charlie had won a contest? Option C, he was searching for an heir, someone to take over the factory? Option D, the factory was all out of chocolate? The correct answer is option C, he was searching for an heir. And Charlie turned out to be the lucky person to inherit the factory. Why not the others? Option A is wrong, because the factory stays open and continues to make delicious treats. Option B is incorrect, because the golden ticket contest was revealed much earlier in the story. And option D is definitely wrong, because there's chocolate everywhere in that factory. Question 103. After the amazing tour, what did Charlie promise to do? Did he promise to, option A, share the sweetness of his journey with the world? Option B, keep the factory a secret? Option C, Close down the factory? Option D, stop eating chocolate. The correct answer is option A, share the sweetness of his journey with the world. Charlie is a kind and generous boy, and he wanted to spread the joy he experienced. Why are the others not right? Option B is wrong, because Mr. Wonka wants the magic to continue and for everyone to know about it. Option C is wrong, because closing the factory would be the opposite of Mr. Wonka's dream. And option D is definitely wrong, because chocolate is Charlie's favorite. Question 104. As Charlie left the factory, how did the sun shine on him? Was it option A, dark and gloomy? Option B, raining heavily? Option C, casting a golden glow on his face? Option D, blinding him with its brightness? The correct answer is option C, casting a golden glow on his face. This symbolizes hope and a bright future for Charlie. Let's look at the other answers. Option A is wrong because a dark and gloomy day doesn't match the happy ending. Option B is wrong because there's no rain in that final scene. And option D is wrong because being blinded would spoil the warm and happy mood. Question 105. How did Charlie feel about his summer adventure at the chocolate factory? Was he, option A, indifferent, like he didn't really care? Option B, regretful, wishing he hadn't gone? Option C, overwhelmed with joy, super happy? Option D, disappointed? The correct answer is option C, overwhelmed with joy. Charlie's wildest dreams came true. Why aren't the others right? Option A is wrong because he cares deeply about what happened. Option B is wrong because he regrets absolutely nothing about his amazing adventure. And option D is wrong because disappointment would be the opposite of how he felt. He had a smile. Question 106. What did Charlie want to do with all the magic of chocolate he now had access to? Did he want to, option A, share happiness throughout the world? Option B, keep it all for himself? Option C, sell it for a high price? Option D, hide it from others? The correct answer is option A, share happiness throughout the world. This fits perfectly with Charlie's generous and kind nature. Why are the other options wrong? Option B is wrong because Charlie is not selfish. Option C is wrong because making a profit isn't his main goal. And option D is wrong because hiding joy would go against the whole message of the story. Question 107. If you had to describe the chocolate factory in just one word, what would it be? Would it be option A, mysterious? Option B, boring? Option C, ordinary? Option D, ugly? The best answer here is option A, mysterious. The factory is full of amazing secrets and wondrous things that no one can quite explain. Why aren't the others correct? Option B is wrong because the factory is incredibly exciting and full of surprises. Option C is wrong because nothing in that factory is ordinary. And option D is wrong because the factory is bright and colorful, not ugly. Question 108. What did Charlie become at the very end of the story? Did he become option A, a famous chef? Option B, the factory's owner? Option C, a chocolate taster? Option D, an Oompa Loompa? The correct answer is option B, the factory's owner. Mr. Wonka hands everything over to him. Why are the others wrong? Option A is wrong because Charlie doesn't open a restaurant or become a chef. Option C is wrong because tasting chocolate is just a small part of owning the whole factory. And option D is definitely wrong because Charlie remains a human boy, not an Oompa Loompa. Question 109. What did Charlie promise to preserve? Option A, the spirit of the factory. Option B, the factory gates. Option C, the Oompa Loompas. Option D, his golden ticket. The correct answer here is option A, the spirit of the factory. What that means is that Charlie promised to keep the factory's magic and kindness alive. Option B is incorrect because gates, well, they're just metal. Option C is wrong because the Oompa Loompas are already happy living there. And option D is incorrect as the ticket has already done its job. Question 110. What did Charlie learn from his adventure? Option A, dreams never come true. Option B, chocolate is bad for you. Option C, greed leads to trouble. Option D, magic doesn't exist. The correct answer is option C, greed leads to trouble. We saw that happen to those other children, didn't we? Option A isn't right because Charlie's dream did come true. Option B is wrong because the story actually celebrates chocolate, as long as you enjoy it wisely. And option D is incorrect, as plenty of magical things did happen in the factory. Question 111. Correct this sentence. One warm sunny day, Jessica and Lily went to the zoo. When they arrived, they visited the monkeys. The correct way to write that sentence is, one warm, sunny day, Jessica and Lily went to the zoo. When they arrived, they visited the monkeys. So what did we change? We started with a capital letter, and we made sure to capitalize both girls' names because names are important. Then, we split the two ideas into two sentences using a full stop. Also, we kept the comma after sunny day to separate the opening part of the sentence from the main part. Question 112. Correct the sentence. Don't worry, girls. A voice called from behind them. It was the zookeeper, who was holding their lunchbox with a big smile on his face. The correct sentence is, don't worry, girls. A voice called from behind them. It was the zookeeper, who was holding their lunchbox with a big smile on his face. Okay, so we added a capital D. And don't forget that apostrophe in don't. We also put the spoken words inside quotation marks and a comma before the closing quotation mark. We ended the first part with a full stop, and we removed the comma before with because that part is important information about the lunchbox. Question 113. Add pla to each root word. Quick, cheap, slow. Quick, right pointing arrow quickly. Cheap, right pointing arrow cheaply. Slow, right pointing arrow slowly. The adverb ending dash lie is simply attached to each base word because none of them ends in E or Y, so that makes it nice and easy. Question 114. Remove the final E before adding gentle, terrible, probable. Gentle, right pointing arrow gently. Terrible, right pointing arrow terribly. Probable, right pointing arrow probably. When a base word ends in that silent E, we drop the E and then add dash more. Question 115. Change the final Y to I and add dull, speedy, happy, lucky, easy. Speedy, right pointing arrow, speedily. Happy, right pointing arrow, happily. Lucky, right pointing arrow, luckily. Easy, right pointing arrow, easily. A final consonant T changes to I before the suffix to keep the correct spelling pattern, which is very important. Question 116. Add full to each root word. Care, power, thought. Care, right? Pointing arrow. Careful, power, right? Pointing arrow, powerful. Thought, right? Pointing arrow, thoughtful. No letters are dropped because none of the base words ends in y, so they are kept the same. Question 117. Here we simply add full. So, pain becomes painful, stress becomes stressful, master becomes masterful, and fright becomes frightful. Remember, the suffix full means full of. So the new adjectives describe being full of pain, stress, mastery, or fright. Question 118. In this section, we change the final -I before adding full. So mercy becomes merciful, pity becomes pitiful, bounty becomes bountiful, and plenty becomes plentiful. Just like with only, words ending in consonancy follow the Y to I rule before full. Okay? Time for some fill in the blanks. Question 119. We need to fill the blank in the clause. If you go out into the underscore, 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 and gaze up at the correct answer is night. At night, the sky is dark enough to observe stars, so night is the logical time for stargazing. Question 120. Fill the blank in the clause. And gaze up at the underscore, 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 you can find the emu in the sky. The correct answer is stars. The emu in the sky is an astronomical feature, so we naturally look up at the stars to locate it. Question 121. Fill the blank in, it isn't a constellation in the traditional sense, as it is not really underscore, underscore, underscore of stars. The correct answer is composed. Composed of means made up of, clarifying that the dark shape is not built from bright stars. Question 122. Fill the blank in, shapes in the sky that are underscore, underscore, underscore by light. The correct answer is defined. The dark patches become visible because they are defined or outlined by the surrounding starlight. Question 123. Fill the blank in, those stars that make up our most famous underscore, underscore, underscore is also the space. The correct answer is constellation. The Southern Cross is Australia's most famous constellation, so that noun fits both grammar and context. Question 124. Fill the blank in, legs stretching across our underscore and taking shape. The correct answer is galaxy. The Milky Way is our galaxy, so galaxy completes the idea of the emu shape appearing within it. Question 125. Fill the blank in between the swirling brightness of the underscore way. The correct answer is Milky. The full proper noun is Milky Way, so Milky must fill the blank before the word way. Question 126. Fill the blank in has featured in Indigenous Australian for thousands of years. The correct answer is storytelling. Oral storytelling traditions pass dreaming tales from generation to generation. Question 127. Fill the blank in, passed down through underscore. 7. Fill the blank in, passed down through underscore. The correct answer is generations. Knowledge is handed from one generation to the next, matching the plural noun. Question 128. Fill the blank in, looking down over the underscore below. The correct answer is land. The creator spirit emu looks down over the land, linking earth and sky in Aboriginal lore. Question 129. Fill the blank in to mark the underscore of time. The correct answer is passing. We speak of the passing of time, so passing is the idiomatic choice that completes the phrase. We need to fill in the blank to determine whether they should go out underscore for emus. Now, what do people do with emus? Do they play with them? Not really. The answer here is hunting. People either hunt emus, which means to go after them, or they collect their eggs. The sentence later on mentions collecting, which gives us a clue that the answer is hunting because it is the other activity mentioned in the sentence. Question 131. Let's fill in this blank, or if they would be better off, underscore their eggs. What do we do with eggs? Well, we can collect them. So the correct answer is collecting. Think of it like this. You either go hunting for the emus themselves, or you go around collecting their eggs. Question 132. For some underscore of the year, the emu seems to be running. Is it days, hours, or months? The answer is months. The position of stars change depending on the months, so months of the year makes the most sense. Question 133. The emu shape dips underscore the horizon. When something disappears from view, especially in the sky, we say it goes below the horizon. So the correct answer is below. Now let's move on to some math problems. Question 134. We have a rectangle that measures 6 centimeters by 20 centimeters. What is its perimeter? Remember, the perimeter is the distance around the shape. To find it, we add up all the sides. Since a rectangle has 2 pairs of equal sides, we can use the formula. Perimeter equals 2 times 6 plus 20, which equals 52 centimeters. So the perimeter is 52 centimeters. Question 135. Next, a rectangle measures 17 centimeters by 7 centimeters. What is its perimeter? Using the same formula, 2 times 17 plus 7 equals 48 centimeters. The perimeter is 48 centimeters. Question 136. A rectangle measures 36 millimeters by 19 millimeters. What is its perimeter? 2 times 36 plus 9 equals 110 millimeter. So the perimeter is 110 millimeters. Question 137. This time, a rectangle measures 1.8 meters by 1.5 meters. What is its perimeter? 2 times 1.8 plus 1.5 equals 6 meters. The perimeter is 6.6 meters. Question 138. A rectangle measures 105 meters by 75 meters. What is its perimeter? 2 times 105 plus 75 equals 360 meters. That gives us a perimeter of 360 meters. Question 139. Here we have a rectangle that measures 9 centimeters by 6 millimeters. Before we find the perimeter, we need to make sure our units are the same. So let's convert 9 centimeters to 90 millimeters. Now we can find the perimeter. 2 times 90 plus 6 equals 192 millimeters. The perimeter is 192 millimeters. Question 140. Now let's talk about squares. A square has sides of 15 centimeters. What is its perimeter? Since all sides of a square are equal, we can simply multiply one side by 4. 4 times 15 equals 60 centimeters. So the perimeter is 60 centimeters. Question 141. A square has sides of 34 centimeters. What is its perimeter? 4 times 34 equals 136 centimeters. The perimeter is 136 centimeters. Question 142. A square has sides of 0.9 meters. What is its perimeter? 4 times 0.9 equals 3.6 meters. That's 3.6 meters. Question 143. Let's switch to triangles. An equilateral triangle has sides of 8 centimeters. What is its perimeter? An equilateral triangle has 3 equal sides, so 3 times 8 equals 24 centimeters. The perimeter is 24 centimeters. Question 144. An equilateral triangle has sides of 4.5 centimeters. What is its perimeter? 3 times 4.5 equals 13.5 centimeters. So it is 13.5 centimeters. Question 145. An equilateral triangle has sides of 71 meters. What is its perimeter? 3 times 71 equals 213 meters. The perimeter is 213 meters. Question 146. An equilateral triangle has sides of 0.26 centimeters. What is its perimeter? 3 times 0.26 equals 0.78 centimeters. The perimeter is 0.78 centimeters. Question 147. Now, let's try a tricky one. Find the perimeter of the L-shaped figure with outside edges of 11, 6, 3, and 10 centimeters. Remember, we need to add up every outer edge. 11 plus 6 plus 3 plus 10 plus 6 plus 6 equals 42 centimeters. So the perimeter is 42 centimeters. Question 148. Find the perimeter of the purple L shape whose labeled edges total 1.4 centimeters on each limb. Adding all 6 distinct edges gives 14 centimeters. Question 149. Find the perimeter of the turquoise L shape with outer edges of 9, 5, 6, and 12 meters. Summing each outer segment, 9 plus 5 plus 6 plus 12 plus 9 plus 13 equals 54 meters. The perimeter is 54 meters. Question 150. Find the perimeter of the green L shape whose edges are 7, 4, 6, 9, 3, and 6 centimeters. Carefully follow the outline and add each different edge to get the answer. The perimeter is 54 centimeters. Question 151. Find the perimeter of the orange L shape with edges of 4, 6, 3, 20, and 11 centimeters. A full circuit totals 4 plus 6 plus 3 plus 20 plus 11 plus 30 equals 74 centimeters. The perimeter is 74 centimeters. Okay, let's switch gears and talk about area now. Question 152. A rectangle measures 20 centimeters by 11 centimeters. What is its area? Remember, area is the space inside the shape. For a rectangle, we multiply the length by the width. 20 times 11 equals 220 square centimeters. So the area is 220 square centimeters. Question 153. A rectangle measures 25 centimeters by 10 centimeters. What is its area? 25 times 10 equals 250 square centimeters. The area is 250 square centimeters. And also a triangle, so listen carefully. Question 154. We have a rectangle that's 14 centimeters long and 4 centimeters wide. To find the area, we need to multiply the length by the width. So, what is its area? The correct answer is 56 square centimeters. That's because 14 times 4 equals 56. So 14 multiplied by 4 equals 56 square centimeters. Remember that area is always measured in square units. Question 155. Now, we have a larger rectangle, 50 centimeters by 20 centimeters. Can anyone tell me what we need to do? Yes. Multiply them. What is its area? The correct answer is 1,000 square centimeters. Well done. 50 multiplied by 20 equals 1,000 square centimeters. Question 156. Okay, similar to the last questions, this rectangle measures 3 meters by 8 meters. So what is its area? The correct answer is 24 square meters. 3 multiplied by 8 equals 24 square meters. Question 157. Now we have a rectangle that measures 18 miles by 12 miles. What is its area? The correct answer is 216 square miles. 18 multiplied by 12 equals 216 square miles. Question 158. Here is another rectangle. This rectangle measures 33 millimeters by 5 millimeters. What is its area? The correct answer is 165 square millimeters. 33 multiplied by 5 equals 165 square millimeters. Question 159. This rectangle measures 65 centimeters by 9 centimeters. What is its area? The correct answer is 585 square centimeters. 65 multiplied by 9 equals 585 square centimeters. Question 160. Now let's switch to squares. Remember, all sides of a square are equal. This square has sides of 7 centimeters. So how do we find its area? The correct answer is 49 square centimeters. That's right, 7 multiplied by 7 equals 49 square centimeters. We have a square, and each side of the square is 20 centimeters long. Now what is the area of this square? Pause. The correct answer is 400 square centimeters. To find the area, we multiply the length of one side by the length of another side. In this case, that's 20 centimeters times 20 centimeters, which equals 400 square centimeters. Did you get it right? Question 162. A square has sides of 9 millimeters. What is its area? The correct answer is 81 square millimeters. 9 multiplied by 9 equals 81 square millimeters. Question 163. This square has sides of 14 centimeters. What is its area? The correct answer is 196 square centimeters. 14 multiplied by 14 equals 196 square centimeters. Question 164. Now let's try one with decimals. A rectangle measures 9 centimeters by 5.7 centimeters. What is its area? The correct answer is 51.3 square centimeters. 9 multiplied by 5.7 equals 51.3 square centimeters. Remember, multiplying decimals is just like multiplying whole numbers. You just need to remember to put the decimal point in the right place at the end. Question 165. Another decimal one. This rectangle measures 6.7 centimeters by 5.8 centimeters. What is its area? The correct answer is 38.86 square centimeters. 6.7 multiplied by 5.8 equals 38.86 square centimeters. Question 166. This rectangle measures 0.3 meters by 0.9 meters. What is its area? The correct answer is 0.27 square meters. 0.3 multiplied by 0.9 equals 0.27 square meters. Question 167. This rectangle measures 0.6 kilometers by 1.3 kilometers. What is its area? The correct answer is 0.78 square kilometers. 0.6 multiplied by 1.3 equals 0.78 square kilometers. Question 168. This time, we need to be careful with our units. This rectangle measures 90 centimeters by 1 meter. I want the area in both meters squared and centimeters squared. The correct answer is 0.9 square meters or 9,000 square centimeters. Remember, 1 meter is the same as 100 centimeters. So we multiply 90 multiplied by 100 equals 9,000 square centimeters and divide by 10,000 to get 0.9 square meters. Question 169. This rectangle measures 2 kilometers by 700 meters. What is its area? The correct answer is 1.4 square kilometers. To solve this easily, convert 700 meters to 0.7 kilometers. Then 2 multiplied by 0.7 equals 1.4 square kilometers. Question 170. A rectangle measures 3.5 meters by 200 centimeters. What is its area? The correct answer is 7 square meters. You need to change 200 centimeters to 2 meters. Then 3.5 multiplied by 2 equals 7 square meters. Question 171. A rectangle measures 1.2 centimeters by 9 millimeters. Give the area in both centimeters squared and millimeters squared. The correct answer is 1.08 square centimeters or 108 square millimeters. First, convert 9 millimeters to 0.9 centimeters. multiply 1.2 multiplied by 0.9 equals 1.08 square centimeters. Then multiply by 100 to get 108 square millimeters. Question 172. A rectangle measures 70 centimeters by 4 meters. What is its area? The correct answer is 2.8 square meters, or 28,000 square centimeters. 4 meters is 400 centimeters. 70 multiplied by 400 equals 28,000 square centimeters equals 2.8 square meters. Question 173. A rectangle measures 50 centimeters by 0.8 meters. What is its area? The correct answer is 0.4 square meters, or 4,000 square centimeters. 0.8 meters equals 80 centimeters. 50 multiplied by 80 equals 4,000 square centimeters equals 0.4 square meters. Question 174. A rectangle measures 9,000 millimeters by 0.1 meters. What is its area? Question 174. A rectangle measures 9,000 millimeters by 0.1 meters. What is its area? Pause. The correct answer is 0.9 square meters, 9,000 square centimeters, or 900,000 square millimeters. Because 0.1 meters equals 100 millimeters. 9,000 millimeters times 100 millimeters equals 900,000 square millimeters. And you can divide appropriately to get the other units. Question 175. A rectangle has an area of 132 square centimeters and a width of 11 centimeters. What is its length? Pause. The correct answer is 12 centimeters. 132 divided by 11 equals 12. Question 176. A rectangle has an area of 400 square centimeters and a width of 25 centimeters. What is its length? Pause. The correct answer is 16 centimeters. 400 divided by 25 equals 16. Question 177. A rectangle has an area of 9 square meters and a height of 2 meters. What is its width? Pause. The correct answer is 4.5 meters. 9 divided by 2 equals 4.5 meters. Question 178. A rectangle has an area of 333 square centimeters and a width of 9 centimeters. What is its length? Pause. The correct answer is 37 centimeters. 333 divided by 9 equals 37. Question 179. A rectangle has an area of 126 square centimeters and a height of 18 centimeters. What is its length? Pause. The correct answer is 7 centimeters. 126 divided by 18 equals 7. Question 180. A rectangle has an area of 1,400 square meters and a base of 35 meters. What is its width? Pause. The correct answer is 40 meters. 1,400 divided by 35 equals 40. Question 181. Find the area of a right-angled triangle with a base of 5 centimeters and a height of 12 centimeters. Pause. The correct answer is 30 square centimeters. 5 times 12 divided by 2 equals 30 square centimeters. Question 182. We need to find the area of a right-angled triangle. It has a base of 20 centimeters and a height of 4 centimeters. So to calculate this, we multiply the base and the height, which is 20 times 4. That gives us 80. Then, because it's a triangle, we divide that answer by 2. So 80 divided by 2 is 40. The correct answer is 40 square centimeters. Question 183. This time, we want to find the area of another right-angled triangle. This one has a base of 9 centimeters and a height of 6 centimeters. What's 9 times 6? That's right, it's 54. Now we divide 54 by 2. And what do we get? The correct answer is 27 square centimeters. Question 184. Now, let's find the area of a right-angled triangle with a base of 13 centimeters and a height of 10 centimeters. What's 13 multiplied by 10? Yes, it is 130. Now we need to divide that by 2. The correct answer is 65 square centimeters. Question 185. This time we have a triangle with a base of 40 centimeters and a height of 25 centimeters. So what is 40 multiplied by 25? That equals 1,000. Now remember to divide by 2 because it's a triangle. So what's half of 1,000? The correct answer is 500 square centimeters. Question 186. We're looking for the area of a triangle. The base is 20 centimeters and the height is 18 centimeters. Okay, what is 20 multiplied by 18? The answer is 360. Now we divide 360 by 2. The correct answer is 180 square centimeters. Question 187. Last one. Find the area of a triangle with a base of 12 centimeters and a height of 8 centimeters. So first, 12 times 8. What does that equal? It is 96. Then, we divide 96 by 2. So the correct answer is 48 square centimeters. Do you have any more questions for me? Inside the shape. Question 182. We need to find the area of a right-angled triangle. It has a base of 20 centimeters and a height of 4 centimeters. So to calculate this, we multiply the base and the height, which is 20 times 4. That gives us 80. Then, because it's a triangle, we divide that answer by 2. So 80 divided by 2 is 40. The correct answer is 40 square centimeters. Question 183. This time, we want to find the area of another right-angled triangle. This one has a base of 9 centimeters and a height of 6 centimeters. What's 9 times 6? That's right, it's 54. Now we divide 54 by 2. And what do we get? The correct answer is 27 square centimeters. Question 184. Now, let's find the area of a right-angled triangle with a base of 13 centimeters and a height of 10 centimeters. What's 13 multiplied by 10? Yes, it is 130. Now we need to divide that by 2. The correct answer is 65 square centimeters. Question 185. This time we have a triangle with a base of 40 centimeters and a height of 25 centimeters. So what is 40 multiplied by 25? That equals 1,000. Now remember to divide by 2 because it's a triangle. So what's half of 1,000? The correct answer is 500 square centimeters. Question 186. We're looking for the area of a triangle. The base is 20 centimeters and the height is 18 centimeters. Okay, what is 20 multiplied by 18? The answer is 360. Now we divide 360 by 2. The correct answer is 180 square centimeters. Question 187. Last one. Find the area of a triangle with a base of 12 centimeters and a height of 8 centimeters. So first, 12 times 8. What does that equal? It is 96. Then, we divide 96 by 2. So the correct answer is 48 square centimeters. Do you have any more questions for me? Okay, here we go. Let's do some more area problems. Question 173. A rectangle measures 50 centimeters by 0.8 meters. What is its area? Pause. The correct answer is 0.4 square meters, or 4,000 square centimeters. Remember, 0.8 meters is the same as 80 centimeters, so 50 times 80 equals 4,000 square centimeters, which also equals 0.4 square meters. Question 174. A rectangle measures 9,000 millimeters by 0.1 meters. What is its area? Pause. The correct answer is 0.9 square meters, 9,000 square centimeters, or 900,000 square millimeters. Because 0.1 meters equals 100 millimeters, 9,000 millimeters times 100 millimeters equals 900,000 square millimeters. And you can divide appropriately to get the other units. Question 175. A rectangle has an area of 132 square centimeters and a width of 11 centimeters. What is its length? Pause. The correct answer is 12 centimeters. 132 divided by 11 equals 12. Question 176. A rectangle has an area of 400 square centimeters and a width of 25 centimeters. What is its length? Pause. The correct answer is 16 centimeters. 400 divided by 25 equals 16. Question 177. A rectangle has an area of 9 square meters and a height of 2 meters. What is its width? Pause. The correct answer is 4.5 meters. 9 divided by 2 equals 4.5 meters. Question 178. A rectangle has an area of 333 square centimeters and a width of 9 centimeters. What is its length? Pause. The correct answer is 37 centimeters. 333 divided by 9 equals 37. Question 179. A rectangle has an area of 126 square centimeters and a height of 18 centimeters. What is its length? Pause. The correct answer is 7 centimeters. 126 divided by 18 equals 7. Question 180. A rectangle has an area of 1,400 square meters and a base of 35 meters. What is its width? Pause. The correct answer is 40 meters. 1,400 divided by 35 equals 40. Question 181. Find the area of a right-angled triangle with a base of 5 centimeters and a height of 12 centimeters. Pause. The correct answer is 30 square centimeters. 5 times 12 divided by 2 equals 30 square centimeters. Question 182. Find the area